Hey everybody, this video brings me and Mike, of course, once again on a beautiful Sunday out to Jake's Flea Market, because where else would we be on a Sunday but Jake's Flea Market? It is fantastic today. It is overcast. The sun is not beating down on us, killing us like it usually is every single weekend. There are a ton of people out here selling stuff as well. So I'm thinking we're gonna find some good deals today. And as per usual, as of recently anyway, I'm looking for mostly stuff for me, not so much the collection. I might pick up a couple, not collection, for the store. I might pick up a couple things. I'm gonna pick up things for my collection. For the store, I'm gonna pick up maybe only a couple things here and there. We'll see, who knows, but I'm looking for stuff for me personally, mostly. This cart is gonna be full of goodies for me and my collection. All right, let's go see what we can find. I only got 4 hours of sleep last night, so I'm probably gonna be stumbling through this whole entire video. I'm already doing it. All right, we're gonna find some good things. And stumble. Didn't I just say I was gonna pick up things for me mostly and not for the store? Well, I'm seeing some Wishmaster 1, 2, and 3. That is pretty awesome. These are only $1 a piece. Everything else in here I do not need, but I'm thinking since these are in minty condition, I'm thinking I should probably pick these up. Like, I'm already going against what I said I wasn't gonna do today. It's gonna be one of those days. Hold on, wait a minute, we're good. I'm not just picking up a whole bunch of stuff for the store today because I'm already finding something I want to grab for me. This is Sorority Babes in the Slime Bolorama. I've got to pick this up. Some full moon from 1988, that says. This is awesome. $10, but they said they would just do 5 on it, so I don't know. I've never seen it. I'm intrigued. For $5. I've got to pick this up. So all right, we're good. I'm buying stuff for me. However, what we're not good about is the fact that I didn't stop at the ATM. So I only got like 50 bucks on me today, and already I'm dropping money. This is either gonna be really good or really bad. I'm not necessarily in the need for a battery tester, but if I was, I'm thinking a WC Fields Red Nose battery tester is the one I'd have to get. Look at this thing. Why? Sometimes you gotta like wonder, why do they make these things? That is bizarre, that is weird, that is completely amazing. I am definitely digging that, but again, I don't really need a battery tester. Plus, who knows if this thing even works. When is it from? I don't see a date on here anywhere. I lied, 1974. Look at that. That is weird. That is bizarre. What'd you say?
I was 5 years old.
You were 5 years old at that point? I was 0 years old at that point.
You weren't even thought of.
You weren't even thought of? I don't think I was either. So, all right, I don't know. That's cool, but weird. And I'm gonna pass. Here's a whole bunch of DVDs and some Blu-rays, including things like this, Pursuit of Happiness, which I almost picked up the other day for a couple of dollars, but passed on it because I couldn't remember if I had it on DVD or Blu-ray. I think in the video I said, man, if I get home and find out that I'm passing on this, and I have it on DVD and not on Blu-ray, I'm gonna be mad at myself. And sure enough, I got home and turns out I only had it on DVD, but here it is again on Blu-ray. So for $2, I'm picking this up finally to have it in high definition. And I was tempted by this, The Master. I have never seen this movie, but it has a really good cast. I don't know, I'm feeling like I should probably pick this one up as well, but I'm gonna pass on it. Leave comments down below. Am I making a mistake? My guess is yes, probably I am, but whatever. I'm gonna pass on that and just pick up the one movie that I technically already have and don't need to be picking up. But hey, now I have it in high definition. So Mike's over here finding some, what is this? Best of Backyard Wrestling 4 and 3. Look at that. Too shocking for TV. So you were thinking about picking these up, but you said they're not like the best condition, so you're probably gonna end up passing on these. It's kind of a shame. You don't come across the hardcore wrestling stuff very often. I don't know. This is something I was never really into, but I mean, since it is too shocking for TV, I am intrigued, but I think I'm gonna pass on those as well. But I mean, that's like your meat hook wrestling, right?
But this is different. This is more of the kiddie stuff.
Oh, the backyard wrestling is the kiddie stuff.
Until they got to the big pros. So
that's not quite meat hook yet, right?
No, not meat hook.
The last thing I need is yet another hoodie because I have about 15 hoodies and I only ever wear maybe 1, maybe 2 occasionally. But look at this really awesome Atari one. That's cool. Only $1 for this. That's pretty amazing. But honestly, am I going to wear it? Probably not. Should I grab it for the store? Probably, but I think I'm just gonna leave it here for somebody else who's maybe more into video games, more into Atari to pick up. Atari was my first ever. What was your first ever video game system?
Atari won it at Burger King.
You won an Atari at Burger King? Mm-hmm. That's awesome. My first was an Atari. I don't remember which Atari it was. It was definitely an Atari system. I had an Atari before I had an NES back in the day. So Atari's my jam. It's what got me into video games, but regardless, I'll never wear it. And I know it's only $1. What?
My first was Atari, then the Commodore 64.
Commodore 6. I never had a Commodore 64, but I went from Atari to NES. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I'm gonna pass on the hoodie. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I'm not in the Funko Pops anymore. I would probably be passing on the South Park ones, but the Jerry the King Lawler one, I mean, look at that. That is pretty amazing. This, I would not be passing on. Some classic WWF, not WWE. That is still really, really awesome. But again, I'm not into the Funko Pops anymore. I'm not going to go back down that road ever again until I decide to pick up some more. No, never again. Gonna pass on that. Well, speak of the devil, or speak of the Commodore 64s, I guess. Look at this, Commodore 64s. Literally talking about that all of 4 seconds ago, and there you go. So you said you still have one of these at home?
Yeah, I still have this, and I still have this.
That's awesome. That is so cool.
Too.
That is what?
Before the internet.
Oh, so it's a modem. Yeah, look at that.
world.
That's pretty cool. So you said you already have one.
I have one, yeah.
You don't need it, but do you have all these games here? Look at this.
The thing is, you don't know. I have a lot of games at home too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. It's pretty awesome. I mean, we were literally just talking about that, and then the Commodore 64 pops up. It's kind of like,
The guys are listening.
it's like on your phone. Like when you start talking about like,
correct.
I can really go for a hot dog, and then all of a sudden there's like ads for hot dogs popping up on your phone. It's the cinema gods. They're listening, just like your phone. Wow. Now, here's something I don't think I've ever seen at a flea market before, and that's an entire box full of nothing but HD DVDs. I have not seen this many HD DVDs at one time in one place before since I've seen them in my library. This is pretty fantastic. I don't really necessarily collect for HD DVDs anymore. However, if it's something I don't yet have on Blu-ray, I would totally be tempted to pick them up. But most titles on HD DVD at this point have been released to Blu-ray, so do I really want to start picking these up? I mean, they're only $2 a piece, 3 for $5. That's a pretty good deal. I'm seeing things like Rio Bravo, which I believe I only have on DVD, and maybe Time Cop I also only have on DVD. I'm definitely seeing some stuff that could kind of sort of be an upgrade, but I don't know. Do I really want to go down that road of buying HD DVDs just to have something in high definition? Because then, see, the problem is, I buy it on HD DVD, and then I'm like, okay, well, now I need to find the Blu-ray to get rid of this. I'm basically going to buy something that I know I'm already going to want to start getting rid of. So I don't know if I need to do that. I might end up passing on these. Still, really awesome to see that many HD DVDs. And then get over here in the with the $1 each. Ooh, here's Christmas with SCTV. That's pretty awesome. Okay, this I actually might pick up for $1. That's a cool find. I love me some SCTV and Christmas. Yeah, all right, that I'm gonna grab. What are you picking up? Jaws 3, the best of the Jaws films in my opinion. That's awesome.
There's another Star movie here, Deep Blue Sea.
Oh, nice. That's a classic as well. All right, so I don't know. I don't necessarily see anything else I need to pick up. A bunch of season sets, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go with this. But man, these are tempting. So Mike actually ended up grabbing 3 HD DVDs. Slither, which you said you've never seen before. How could you be into creature features and monsters and stuff and have never seen Slither? That is a classic. You have to see that. It's fantastic. You also picked up Dune. All right, not so much a classic in my opinion. Tremors and you got the Jaws 3. Awesome. So yeah, your homework for tonight, although you don't have an HD.
I don't have an HD.
Oh, it's an HD DVD combo.
Okay,
You're good. You're good. So homework for tonight, Slither. I better see on your Instagram page you're watching Slither. If you're not, you're fired.
Okay.
Wow, and just like that, it is no longer nice out. The sun has decided to come out, the humidity has ramped up, and yeah, within the last like half hour, it's become like 975,000 degrees out right now. So,
sauna.
All right, I'm actually really happy I put sunscreen on today. I was thinking about not doing it. That would have been a mistake. We just came across this giant tub and a very large box full of movies, but Mike's saying that we've looked through this before. I think you're right. I'm pretty sure you're correct. Or maybe we haven't. All the good horror and really rare and obscure stuff is down at the bottom. I'm just going to take Mike's word for it, though, and say that we have already looked through all that because, again, it's become very warm, and I don't feel like standing in the sun and digging through all those.
Nope.
I don't know. I mean, it's not a shark, but you're into collecting dolphins and whales and stuff too. And this guy is awesome. He's a pirate whale. Buy me, Mike. Buy me. You know you want me in your collection. No? Oh, that's so cool. He's got a Jolly Roger and everything, and a gold tooth.
Wow.
You're gonna pass on the.
I'm gonna pass.
You're gonna pass on the pirate whale. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. Here's some Vinylmations. We've got a mascot one here of, I guess that's Pluto. That's pretty awesome. We got heck? That's neat. I'm digging that one. But what I'm really digging is this one. This is a Disney Store 25th anniversary light up Vinylmation. Does not light up anymore. Needs new batteries, but still, that is really, really cool. They're only asking $2 for this one and $1 for that one. $3 total. The question is, am I grabbing these for me or for the store? I don't know. Also, the wife is kind of into Vinylmations. Maybe these are just going to go to her. I have no idea who I'm buying these for or why I'm buying these, but you know what? For $3, I am buying these. Here's a copy of the William Castle classic 13 Ghosts. I love this movie. Actually, I like this one better than the remake of it. I know the remake has its fans. A lot of people seem to like that movie. I think it's okay. In my opinion, this is the far superior version. That's pretty cool. I already have it on DVD, but yeah, for 50 cents for the store, I'm definitely picking this up. Unless, are you in the Ghosts?
No,
is that considered a monster?
My wife is, but not me.
No? So you're passing on this? Yeah, all right. Then for 50 cents, I'm grabbing this. I'm pretty sure Mike has officially died and gone to wrestling heaven because all of this stuff here is wrestling. And some of this is really like weird, obscure stuff that I'm not even familiar with. Look at this. Mike's over here diving through all the ECW stuff over here. There's WWE, WWF stuff. Wow, that is a lot of wrestling. I think anything that I'd be interested in, I already have, mostly just the documentaries and whatnot. I'm seeing that I already own, but wow, that's a lot of wrestling. You think you're going to pick some stuff up?
Maybe.
Yeah? I mean, I would. All right, so Mike's picking up a few things here. What are you grabbing? Some
TNA Hardcore.
Okay, awesome.
This is like more like they brought out these ECW originals.
Oh.
This is under TNA.
All right.
Hardcore Heaven 95.
Okay.
And Heatwave 95.
Wow, all right. I know nothing about any of those. Okay, interesting. But here's the craziest part of all. I'm picking up some stuff too. I actually did find some documentaries I don't have. This is WWE, the World's Greatest Wrestling Managers. Look at that. That's awesome. And I mean, speaking of wrestling managers, I have to pick up this Jimmy Hart documentary. That is really cool. That's what I'm into. The old school wrestling, all the newer stuff. Even that whole like crazy, what is it, Attitude Era sort of nuts thing you got going on there. Even at that point, I wasn't really watching wrestling, but the old like 80s stuff, that was my jam. So yeah, I'm grabbing both these. Here's a bunch of children's books, and my son is super into reading all these things now, and finding something he's actually really into, and that's The Last Kids on Earth. This is The Last Kids on Earth and The Nightmare King. I know he doesn't have this one. They're only asking $1 for this, so it looks like my son is getting himself another chapter book. He's going to lose his mind when he sees this. All right, so I'm getting stuff for me, getting stuff for the store, maybe getting stuff for the wife, and now getting something for the kid. Mike's finding himself some more TMNT here. Look at that. Monsters Unleashed, volume, what's that, 5 or whatever? Volume 5, awesome. It's one of the spine ones, right?
Ones,
Very cool with Raphael there. So you're looking to get the entire mural?
Yes.
You want the good news or the bad news?
You have.
I have pretty much the entire mural at home, but I'm just, I even though they're not in my collection, I can't part with them because I don't know if I want to keep them or not. So I could be nice and just sell you mine for like really cheap, and then you have like a whole set. Or I could just be a jerk and continue to keep them and let them collect dust.
That's so fine now.
Probably just gonna let them continue to collect dust. I know for years I used to always say that I never came across Game Boy Color, or Game Boy Advance games out in the wild, but over the last couple of months, I've been finding a lot, including things like TNN Outdoors Fishing Champ. I have no idea. They're asking $5 for this. I don't have this yet in my collection, and again, I am going for a complete Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance collection, so I technically need this. They said they would do $3 for it, so all right, you know what? It's I'm sure an absolute garbage game that I will never play, but I need it for my collection, so I'm gonna pick it up. All right, comments down below. Are Mike and I making a huge mistake right now by not picking up these Beavis and Butthead DVD releases for only $1 a piece? These are the original releases, not the box set releases, which we do already have, but from what I'm seeing inside, there are no music videos on these, so it's not like they're uncut or something like that, so I'm thinking there's no reason to buy these. They're just the same thing we have in the box sets, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Leave a comment down below. I have this like weird feeling that I'm making a huge mistake right now by not buying these, but I think we're both just gonna pass, right?
Right, for now. Yeah,
again, if we're making a mistake, leave a comment down below. I'm probably gonna hate reading the comments today. Yeah. So Mike's picking up It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia season 10. That's awesome.
Later.
Such a fantastic series. One of the funniest TV shows I've ever seen in my entire life. So that's an awesome find. What are you paying for that? A buck for that? Awesome deal. And I'm picking up this. I mean, unfortunately, my name is not Kathy, but I've got to get this for the store for only 25 cents. Look at this classic. I'm thinking 1990s, maybe 80s. I have no idea. Florida Kathy Walt Disney World Minnie Mouse keychain. That is awesome. Yeah, for 25 cents. I've got to pick that up. So all right, we're finding some stuff, but we're almost about done. I would be upset about that, but due to the heat and humidity, I'm okay with that. Well, like I said, we are just about done here at the flea market, which means one thing and one thing only. We cannot leave until we see June, because again, it's just not a trip out to Jake's Flea Market without seeing June. If you guys come out here, you gotta say hello. Give her some love. Check out all her amazing Beanie Babies and other cool, fun toys she has. I'm seeing a dinosaur. They've got dinosaurs. They've got all kinds of interesting stuff here. June always has the coolest stuff. Again, if you're out here, you gotta say hello. You gotta say hi. What's she showing off? What is that? Peacock. Oh, the NBC Peacock. That's cool. And the honeybee. Look at that. See, June has the coolest stuff. Yeah, again, if you're coming out to Jake's, you gotta say hi to June. Buy something from her as well. All right, guys, so that is gonna do it for Jake's Flea Market. All in all, not too bad. Now the sun's like kind of gone behind the clouds and the wind's picking up and it actually feels kind of good again. We're about to leave. So we got here, it was beautiful. Sun came out, humidity came out. It was about 475 billion degrees with 100% humidity. We were dying, and now it's getting good again. And like I said, we're going home. But we did find some cool stuff. We picked up some interesting finds. I got some interesting things. I would say mostly stuff for me. I know I picked up a little bit more for the store that I had anticipated, but still, I got some really good deals. I didn't really spend very much. I only had $50 with me today, and I still have like 20 something left maybe. I still got a decent amount of money left, so I didn't go too crazy spending money. We found the good deals. I'm happy with everything we picked up. But again, with that, we are done. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness store. It came from Cinema Sickness. Also check down below for my second channel, What's With Dave Today, for fun daily adventures. And check down below for a link to
Trucks and Monsters Fan on Instagram.
And I will see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna go back to bed because I only got 4 hours of sleep. All right, have a good one, guys. Bye.